Saturday morning, and we're trying to get a little work done on the third floor. I've gotten quite a bit done so far. I mean, it still looks bad, but there's some organization here. And there are the boys playing behind the boxes. Where's your other hideout, Peter? Well, that looks like a good hideout. Okay, so anyway, what I've done is I had to move some tables around, which is no small feat. Our eBay stuff is behind all those boxes. The boxes had to get moved in order to move the tables around. So we're just trying to get things in order here, and hopefully within the next week or so it's all the way done. We'll see what happens. The reason I want to get the third floor done is because all the stuff clutters at the bottom of the stairs, and I can't really take it upstairs because there's no room to take things. Well, this is embarrassing to show you, but it is reality, and we're trying to do something about it. So I'm going to show you what our third floor looks like. This is our primary storage area. We try to keep the first two floors in order, and then the third floor, well, it kind of gets a little messy, but anyway, this is reality here. Lots of toiletries, pile of junk that needs to get eBayed, decorations back there. You can't even get there right now. It's bad. Whole bunch of books, junk, storage, junk, clothing. And behind the clothing is more clothing, boxes of clothes. When you have a large family, one of the problems is clothing. You can't just get rid of the clothing every time a kid outgrows it, or then you're going broke buying clothes. And we can't do that. So we have to save the clothing, and we have another little one on the way. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl, so we basically just have to keep clothes and try to organize them. So our plan is to take these clothes here that are in the boxes that you can't even get to, and get to the point where you can get to them. So when you can't get to them to put stuff away, this happens. You end up with clothing on the floor in front of the clothes because you can't get to the clothes. That's really bad. We decided to do a video today on oven roasted tomato sauce, and Janelle is getting ready to do the shoot. We noticed that our salsa video did very well, so we decided to do one on the tomato sauce. And we're getting it all set up. Janelle's getting everything ready, and we even have our tripod ready here. But we also have to be careful not to get all the unfinished areas of the kitchen done like that and that, so we're going to have to angle it just right for that. So it takes a little bit of preparation to get things ready. She's continuing to get it ready. And we've washed off a whole bunch of tomatoes. We're going to, there's bad tomatoes or junk that's left over when you do tomatoes.
Yuck. Oh.
Those are the tomatoes we're saving for later. We're probably just going to slice those and eat those. Janelle's trying to get some nice pictures for her blog. Oh, and you got to turn off the scanner too. They don't need to hear what's happening in Saratoga County. We heated up the oven for our video to 400, and then we realized Charity left some pancakes in there, so we have cooked pancakes.
Extra crispy.
Yum!
Are they yummy pancakes, Lydia? Hey, this could go on a bloopers series.
Sometimes accidents happen. Like the pancakes. The ones on the underside are see, they're still soft here, but over here they're
kind of crispy.
Oops, I didn't have the camera down there.
Hot.
Over here they're soft, but
ones on the bottom are really hot.
Yeah, they're a little crispy. Put them in the bag, let the moisture soften them up. They'll be good as new tomorrow. Right, Art?
I think so. Won't stop me from eating them.
You sure?
Well, probably not.
Well, we finished filming, and now it's time to clean up the mess, which there is a great amount of.
Yes, there is.
There's all the tomatoes that didn't make the cut for the video. And then we had to put the tripod in the sink. It's kind of a funny place for it. So, anyways, we've got to get everything picked up, cleaned up. But for those who want to know how it came out, there's the sauce. And you can see how thick it is. Look at that. Really it's a great recipe. We've been making this for 3-4 years. I've got my mom hooked on it. My sister-in-law makes it. And it's the only sauce I will make now. I will not spend hours stirring and making tomato sauce on the stove and peeling the tomatoes. And that's gone. No more. I love this recipe. You just chop them up, throw them in a pot, and blend them all together. And you can also find a printable version of the recipe on my blog, www.parsnipsandparsimony.com. I will also put the link in the comments below so you can find it there. This is a pet peeve of mine right now. I have these bags of frozen garlic. You can see there's one here, and I've got another one here. And they've been in there for a couple years. And I have all my fresh garlic, and here's all my fresh garlic. There it is. You can see I've got 2 onion bags full of fresh garlic. Now I still have to pull some of that out to plant with it, but I'm never going to go through that and all that other stuff that's in the freezer. And when Art and I went out to dinner on Thursday night, they served at the restaurant roasted garlic with a little bit of salt, little pepper, and olive oil, and you dipped your crusty bread. You kind of smushed up the garlic and spread that on your crusty bread with the olive oil, and it was really good. I loved it. So I went to trusty Google and Googled how to roast garlic. I found an easy recipe, and I don't know if this is going to work with frozen garlic, and it might not work, and I'll just end up throwing this out. But it might work, so I'm going to give it a shot. So I took a bunch of this frozen garlic, I'm going to put some olive oil on it, and cover it with some foil so it can kind of steam and roast in there. And I'm going to stick it in the oven the same time I'm cooking my tomato sauce so I'm not wasting the heat. And I'm going to see how well this works.
Well, we're going on a farm tour. They're having one in our area a little bit south of us. And there's a farm that we wanted to check out and see what they have. So that's where we're headed right now. Well, there's some chickens here, and the kids act like they've never seen chickens before. Hey, but they're new chickens, so they're exciting. Yeah. Lydia, who do you want to go see right now? That is a big cow.
That's got to be a bull.
Yeah, it probably is the bull.
See? See the big cow?
Is that William?
We were just noticing that they don't have any fruit on their trees either. We had a very bad fruit year. I think we ended up with 1 peach. Except the blackberries did very well. But the fruit trees did not. There's a big fat pig.
Look at the pig in here.
Oh. Can Mary see her?
Are they funny, Lydia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he's going in the house. All right, there goes one in the house.
Okay.
Oh.
That sure makes a lot of bacon.
Hey, look, a pig and a pug. That looks yummy.
Ew. That's nasty.
What we got to do now? Nope, not a hayride. Somebody needs to go potty.
I don't know what to do up there.
Yeah, and what do you do? What do you do when you're on the top of some hay bales? It's hard to know. Looks like John's got it figured out, though. Okay, what happened?
Okay. I opened the oven to cook Art's apple pie dessert for his birthday tomorrow. And there's tomato sauce.
We forgot about it.
Oh no.
And
Well, I'm going to have a really
the
well
time,
done.
11:37. That is sad.
Well, a little toasty.
Very well done tomato sauce.
Extra thick.